How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Rage Quit FC video. Now, welcome to a brand new series on this channel. Now, I've been wanting to do something similar to this for about maybe 2 months and not actually been able to think about how to do it or whatever. So, today I'm going to be starting it off. This series is going to be called, as you can probably tell from the title, Better Than an Icon. And the whole idea behind this series is that I'm going to take a player who isn't really that expensive and realistically it's close to an icon. So their stats are very, very, very close to an icon. Now, the idea behind it is that I'm going to be choosing the player, playing a couple of games with him and telling you guys if they're actually worth buying. So today we're going to be doing the Cheap Dennis Bergkamp. Now, Cheap Dennis Bergkamp sounds like a good one, I think. Mainly because the guy is very, very, very expensive. His 92 card, by the way, is currently shipping for around 600,000 coins. Medium, 84 pace, 90 dribbling, 91 shooting, 86 passing, 78 physical. The card I'm going to show you is about the same. I'm saying about the same. It's not got as high composure. That's all I'm going to say. I will give you guys anything if you can guess who it is before, but you know, if you guys are new around here as well, please do smash the like button and see if we can get this video to 25 likes, and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. It would massively help me out, guys. Drop a comment down below if you want to see me try and do another player as well, and tell me in the comments which player you want me to do. So as it stands, we are going to be using this team right here. Ignore the name. The player that we're going to be doing it on isn't Batshuayi, which is, you know, a strange one, but it is going to be, in fact, Andrej Kramaric. Now, the reason why I picked him instead of Dennis Bergkamp is just because of the fact that he only costs 38,000 coins, and his stats are absolutely ridiculous. So, 84 acceleration and 74 sprint speed, which is not absolutely fantastic, but he's fairly cheap. He's got 91 attack positioning, 89 finishing, 89 shot power, 84 long shots, 84 volleys, 91 penalties. You know, he's just a tank, and he's got 84 stamina as well as 81 aggression, 82 composure, which is not the highest, but I'm going to be playing a couple of games with him just to see anyway. I have got the new Inform Naldo in there as well. I might do another one outlining him, I don't know, and we have Ginter as well, and the broken man himself, which is Ralph Farman in goal. Now, I'm going to be playing 2 games, and I'm going to be showing you guys the gameplay, and I'm going to just, you know, explain what I think of him at the end. So I'll be back after a couple of the games, guys. So guys, here we are going into the first game. I wasn't expecting this guy to have that good of a team, especially with the kits that the guy had, but going into it we were seeing that the guy had a pretty sick team. He had Prime Icon Van Basten, Prime Icon Petit, Prime Rijkaard, Prime Desailly, and I think that's Prime Yashin, along with Eric Bailly, which we know how broken he is. And I think I might be player of the month, Sané. But going into the game, I wasn't really entirely sure how everything was going to go, mainly because icons on this game are fairly difficult to play against anyway. He was bound to start playing it where he was going to just pass the ball around and, you know, but try and make it a bit of a pain for me. The guy was very, 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 very good as it was, but I couldn't really see much of an increase in some of his players. I managed to get hold of the ball a couple of times and run forward with Batshuayi and try and outmuscle his defence, but it wasn't really the greatest of games, especially when it came into it. Now, Kramaric was really good at picking the ball up in these positions. He wasn't exactly the worst player to have on the ball at that point, I guess. Batshuayi didn't really play very well. I probably should have scored there, though. That was an absolutely fantastic save from Lever Yashin. But again, probably should have been doing better with Batshuayi, with him having like 90 composure and 90. Here we see him picking it up on the left wing. He was using Cristiano, so it was the SBC version. Luckily enough for me, my defender was there just to get hold of the ball. That, in my own opinion, should have been a foul, but the referee didn't give it. Passing the ball across to Vidal and then down the wing to Alaba. I still have Alaba in the club, bear in mind. Again, Kramaric picking the ball up and spraying it around. To say he only has 82 passing, I actually rated his passing quite highly. The only issue with playing with a player that realistically wasn't the fastest was he probably should have been at cam, but for chemistry reasons and being able to try and use him as a striker, it probably made more sense to play him as a striker. Here we see Batshuayi again going very, very, very close to goal but being offside. Batshuayi does that quite a bit if you guys have used him. He's a fairly solid player, but there's a couple of times where he does straight offside or do something silly.
He can afford to give himself another yard. I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Petit. Attacking well here. Vidal. Batshuayi.
Now here we see Kramaric picking up on the right hand side. He was very, very solid in these positions, but you know it was a bit of a hearsay of whether he should play well here. Again, picking up the ball. Kostic probably should have scored there. Kostic's long shots are absolutely sick. If you guys ever want to check him out, I definitely would. He's only like 25,000 coins. Now, I played Kostic out wide so he could swing in the corners. He would put a ball in like this, and realistically, I want to see my defenders scoring from there. I think it was Batshuayi who ended up winning the header in the air, but, you know, you'd expect Batshuayi to score from there. Again, Kostic taking the corner, but this doesn't come really to anything. Again, Naldo should be scoring there, especially with his 88 rating. A big thing about this team as well, it was actually very good on the break. Surprisingly good on the break, actually. Here we see Kramaric running forward. Again, he's getting beat there, but it was prime Desai, so I can't really expect too much of him. Icon defenders on this game are very, very, very good, so you can't really discount the fact that the ratings on him are that good. The guy was quite good at moving the ball around. He was fairly solid in midfield, but for the players that he had, he probably should have been playing a lot better than he was. That was a great save from Farman again, because he's broken. If you guys want to pick him up, please do. At this point in the season, though, I do believe there might be a couple of inform options that you want to check out as well. Here we see with Kostic running forward. Kostic is an absolute tank if you want to try him out. Here we go, and there we go with the first goal for Kramaric. In my opinion, absolutely great finish. To say that he only has 82 composure, his finishing was absolutely second to none for me. When you put him in a position like that, especially with like 90 finishing, he's going to score. But the only thing really that you need to worry about with Kramaric is his pace. That's the only thing really that bothered me about him. He's not the fastest, so if you're going to play him, I'd probably play him as a cam. Absolutely great finish there with the side foot, but again, it just proves what you can get for 30k these days on Ultimate Team. We went in at half-time 1-0. The guy wasn't really doing that much. Most of my players were still on fairly decent stamina, but they pretty much, you know, it was an edgy game. So after kick-off, I thought I should probably start pressing forward a little bit more and started attacking him a little bit more. A lot of the passes now, especially going through, were very, very good. Again, not a bad attempt there from Kramaric straight from the kickoff. EA really need to have a look at the kickoff glitch still, because it's still in the game. But other than that, fairly solid couple of minutes. Now here we see the guy on the break, and I got caught out a little bit with Tolisso, and he does end up getting his second yellow card and does end up getting sent off. So I was playing against the Icon team with 10 men, which I think was quite a good thing for me, because it meant that I really had to try harder defensively, and defensively I'm not the greatest of players. Any of you guys have played me on stream will know that. Especially in these positions here, I should probably be doing better, but Farman is just constantly there to back me up. One of the reasons I've still got him, if I'm being honest. Here we go again, going forward. Kramaric is getting the ball here. Realistically, I thought he'd do basically nothing going forward here. But again, Kostic gets the ball and we get a free kick from Batshuayi. In this team, the only free kick taker that I had realistically was Kostic. His long shots pretty much supplement most of his free kick taking. But it does come to nothing in the end. He does. I'm pretty sure I do come close, but he does save it. It's, you know, simple save for the goalkeeper. I should have been doing better.
Has a go here. Saved by the goalkeeper, that free kick. I like the look of this.
Now, if I had one thing to say about the guy I was playing against, was he couldn't have used more icons if he tried. He ended up bringing on Prime Diego Maradona, and I can't remember actually who the other icon was. I think it might have been Prime Luis Hernandez. But to say he had that many icons in his starting lineup, I was a little disappointed with how he was playing. You could clearly tell it was a flat-out credit card team. The guy really should have been doing better with the team that he had, in my opinion. But as it stands, you know, that's pretty much where we are in Ultimate Team now. You got to pay to win. Batshuayi getting the ball out wide, not really doing a lot. He's not the greatest or most agile of players, so, you know, never the greatest. Every time I give Kramaric a shot, the likelihood that he'll score is pretty high. So I thought I might as well just have a crack, especially that like pretty close to 90 shooting anyway. Now we pick up the game again with us winning the ball back on the halfway line. Kramaric running straight down that side. Desai wasn't fast enough, and again Kramaric with the shooting that he has, he can literally score you those goals all day long. Playing with 10 men as well with a striker, it was worth like 30k when his I'm pretty sure at least one of his icons was worth more than my entire team. But the fact that Kramaric can get the ball in these positions, just hit it and score, pretty much proves how good of a player he is, especially against players like Diego Maradona and Lev Yashin and Marcel Desailly. And the fact that he ended up taking off Prime Petit, that pretty much says something about how this team plays. The rest of the game was fairly boring. The guy didn't end up scoring, and he ended up rage quitting after a little bit anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much where it stood. Yashin ended up playing crap, and Kramaric did get 2 goals. So I did decide I was only going to play 1 game, so I'll take you back to my post-game logic, I guess. I don't know. Well, guys, as you can see after the first game, Kramaric got 2 goals against a pretty much icon team. This was the team that I played. Yes, Tolisso did get sent off, and I'm a little bit salty about that. But, you know, what else can you say? This guy had Lev Yashin, Marcel Desailly. I'm guessing that's Inform Pereira that he brought on or started. I can't remember. Frank Rijkaard. I'm guessing that's the new Leroy Sané, Diego Maradona, Prime Van Basten, and Prime Luis Hernandez. On the bench, he also had, he started Emmanuel Petit, and he also had Ricardo Quaresma. So the guy had a fairly good team. I'll let you guys choose what you thought of Kramaric that game. I'm not going to play another one, unfortunately. I know I said I was going to play 2 games, but I want to do another player review after the end of the next one. So after that game, honestly, Kramaric got 2 goals. One of our players got sent off, and of course Vidal is injured. That is going to be the end of my sort of review for Kramaric, I guess. He's honestly probably one of the best strikers I've used this year. In 4 games, he's got me 3 goals and 2 assists, which is not bad to say. He played 2 of those games at Cam. So yeah, in like 2 games at striker, he's got me 3 goals and 2 assists because he didn't do literally anything when I played him at Cam. It's one of the reasons why I got Kostic, because in 2 games he's got me 1 and 2. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will be back again with another cheap player if you guys want to see it. Press the like button. Let's see if we can get to 25 likes. That'd be absolutely sick. If you're new around here, please subscribe. I'll be uploading again tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.